Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this is day 10 for me, day 10 after the hair transplant, and bearing in mind that day 1 is the day of the transplant, so this is officially day 10. How has it been? You know what, my scalp has been feeling better since I've been using the aloe vera. The first day I applied the aloe vera gel, my scalp didn't feel any better. It almost felt a tiny bit worse, but I don't know if that was my mind playing tricks on me. But essentially the first day, the aloe vera gel did not help with the stinging, the burning, the tightness. But the day after that, I did notice quite a difference, and I've been using it every day since then, and my scalp has been gradually feeling better, which is great. I still get those sharp pains every now and again, and itching is still there. It definitely isn't anywhere near as bad as it was before I started using the aloe vera gel, or on the first day of using it. But yeah, my scalp is feeling better, which is great. It still is numb. It still feels very, very rough as well. I can feel really short hairs like sticking out all over my head, so my hair is growing, but obviously it's in its very, very early stages. My scalp looks absolutely awful at the moment. I don't know if you can see it on camera, and also excuse my skin has broken out which is really great timing. So I've got a few spots on my face. Yeah, but essentially I feel like the transplanted area looks absolutely awful. I don't know if you can see it, but it looks really white. Some of it is like dried shampoo, but some of it, I'm not too sure what it is. I'm fearing that it's actually like the follicles coming out of my head. If I just come closer, it looks like it's like white or yellowish follicles is what it looks like to me, but I'm not sure if that's actually what it is, because they say that the follicles are like really embedded into your scalp by day 3 or 4, and we're now at day 10. But this seems to happen every time I wash my hair, and we're supposed to be washing our hair every single day at the moment, so literally every day my scalp looks whitish or yellow. It's like these follicle looking things seem to come out of my transplanted area, and it just makes me really worried that the grafts are coming out or the follicles are coming out. And yeah, I don't really know what to do. I really pray that it's not what I think it is, but I don't really know why my scabs are appearing so white. And this happened on day 3, so when I was still in Turkey. The first wash that I did myself, it looked very white like this, and it almost looked like follicles were coming out of my head. And I don't know if I included that bit in the editing, but I definitely did film. I was like, oh, it looks like the follicles are actually coming out. So this seems to be happening like nearly every day. So I am definitely very worried that, you know, are the follicles coming out? When I touch it, it's hard, so it's like it's dried, whatever it is. But yeah, I just don't know. And I've watched quite a few videos trying to see if people have spoken about this, but I haven't really come across videos or even blog posts where people have spoken about whether this whitish yellow stuff, you can see whether they're follicles or if it's just a crust, dried shampoo and dried foam. I don't know. So I'm a bit worried about that. But there's nothing that I can do. And actually, this is one of the downsides of getting your transplant done in Turkey, because the people are abroad. And it's like, once you exit their doors, they send you your aftercare information, and it's like you're gone. They don't, you know, they don't check up on you, it seems. I certainly haven't had anyone check up on me. So you're kind of left to your own devices and your own research to figure out if you're doing things correctly, etc. I'm sure, of course, if I, you know, was to send them a picture of my hair or video footage, they'd reply. But I just kind of think, well, what's the point? You know, if they did identify something wrong, like, what are they going to tell me? They're not going to tell me, like, I wouldn't go all the way back over there for them to look at my hair or something. So it's just it's a bit rubbish, really. But yeah. So yeah, I don't really know what to make of all of this white stuff, really. Hopefully the camera is catching it so you can actually see what I'm talking about. It looks pretty horrid, just from my perspective. And today actually was the first day where I actually like massaged my head in a circular motion in the shower, gently, because the Aftercare PDF actually tells us to do this from day 13, but I got mixed up and I did it today. Yeah, the white stuff has shown even prior to doing this circular motion massage and stuff, so I don't think that's resulted in this white stuff. But yeah, I did some very, very light circular massaging on the back of my head, and then I didn't massage this transplanted area. I just literally stroked it very gently in a downwards motion a couple times on each side. And I can see in the shower tray that a lot of the crust that had come off my head and was in the tray, like rinsing away. So it's just a bit weird because I've looked at a few clinics, like Aftercare instructions online, and the advice differs according to what clinic you go to. So some clinics say that you should start trying to remove the scabs from day 8. I'm on day 10. My clinic, the PDF says to start doing that from day 13. So I don't know, the advice doesn't seem to be consistent online. But yeah, I am starting to slowly try and get rid of some of the scabs on my head, because yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just showing you what I'm doing. So yeah. Another thing that I came across online, actually, when looking at different aftercare instructions from different clinics, I noticed that some clinics say that people should spray their saline water on their head and on their transplanted areas every couple of hours after their transplant. And my clinic didn't advise us to do that. They didn't mention the saline water at all. But reading online, it seems to help with healing and with the itching. So I'm going to spray some saline water on my transplanted areas. Hopefully that will help with the healing process and with the scabs coming off. So my saline water has arrived. I actually got a box of, I don't know how many are in here, and actually some of it is leaking, which is not helpful. So one of them seems to be open, but yeah, the saline water comes in these packets. So this is the sterile topical irrigation solution. So I'm just gonna pour probably this one, because it seems to be open, into a spray bottle, and then I'm going to spray it on my transplanted areas. I'm just doing this to try and soften up the scabs. So not saying you should do this, I'm just trying to start getting rid of these scabs, because I feel like my scabs, this area should look better than this on day 10. So yeah, hopefully this helps with the softening up process. So I'm not putting it too close to my head. I want it to spray more like a mist. So that's why I'm holding it a few inches away from my head. So yeah, I'll try and do this every 2 to 3 hours, I think, like I've seen instructed on some of the other clinics' websites online. And hopefully this just speeds up the process of my transplanted area healing and the scabs coming off. I'm still sleeping well, which is really good. My head doesn't worry me at all whilst I'm sleeping. I'm just worried now about, you know, my transplanted areas healing and whether these are the follicles coming out or what's going on. I'm still trying not to touch my head too much. I'm just trying to leave it be, but my scalp or my hair does feel very rough to touch at the moment. I think people are accurate when they say that it feels like a carpet, but yeah, it's just a bit difficult doing all of this by yourself and not having like a clinic you can go to that's in the same country for checkups after your hair transplant. But I may just spray some of this saline water on the rest of my head as well. I did put some aloe vera gel in it this morning, but I think there's no harm in doing this as well, because according to some of those other websites, you're supposed to keep your head moist so that your skin isn't too tight. So yeah, I'll probably just try and reapply this every now and again during the day. In terms of how I'm feeling emotionally, it's just this worry of like, why does my transplanted area look like this? Why does it look white? Why does it look like follicles are coming out? That's my main worry at the moment, and that's what's been making me feel a bit down. But I'm trying to tell myself, like, don't worry about this. You know, there are more important things to life, and you know, there's more to life than our appearance. Even though, yes, this is a huge investment in my appearance, I'm still trying to tell myself, like, don't center my whole life around my appearance. And even if my hair isn't perfect, that's not what matters in life. There are many more important things in life, like eternal salvation and living a life that pleases Christ, etc. So I'm just trying to bring my attention back to my faith journey and the things that really matter, and not be worried so much about my hair. But I think it is natural, especially if you've gone through a procedure like this. It is a bit natural to worry about the results and if you're doing things correctly, if they will turn out like how you hope they would. You can probably tell that my mood is a bit down today. Honestly, the way this looks right now got me so worried this morning when I washed it. But we just have to keep going, isn't it? Just trying to trust the process. So yeah. Okay, so I've actually decided to ping or WhatsApp Aftercare and send them photos of what this all looks like, and just basically ask them, like, is my transplanted area supposed to look like this? Because I know this transplant wasn't expensive, but we still paid money for it. So I feel like I should get some guidance from them and not suffer in silence. So I've taken about 9 photos. You can probably see it here. Taken about 9 photos and sent them across to Aftercare. And yeah, I was literally just asking them, I'm on day 10, is my transplanted or recipient area supposed to look like this after I do the daily wash, i.e. white, as if the follicles are coming out? So I'll let you know what they say. It's about 7 p.m. in Turkey now, so I don't expect them to respond right now. But yeah, I'll let you know what they say. But I am very worried. Like, I haven't really seen this in people's videos, and obviously I don't want the follicles to be coming out. Let me also write that it looks like this on day 3 as well. Okay, so I've sent them the message. Let's see what they say. I just don't want to be suffering or worrying in silence. So I'll come back to you in my next video. I'll let you know what they say, and I'm just going to try not to worry in the interim. So yeah, thank you for watching. Let me know if you've got any questions at all. Do like this video, subscribe to my channel to follow me along this hair transplant journey. And yeah, I will see you soon. Take care.